Hi, welcome to the June 2021 Bourne Review. I'm Susan Barlow. First, some headline news and announcements. 115 students graduated from Bourne High School on June 5th. Amelia Kapukinski was the class valedictorian, Serena Tura the class salutatorian. Upper Cape Tech held their graduation on June 6th, outdoors under a tent. There were 172 graduates. Samantha Robichaux was the class valedictorian, and Samuel Knox was the Outstanding Vocational Student of the Year. Congratulations to all the graduates who improvised, persevered, and finished high school during a global pandemic. Town Administrator Anthony Schiavi announced on Tuesday, June 8th, that he will resign from his position. No reason was given. September 6th will be his last official day. Cape Cod hospitals need blood donations. Appointments are required at all blood drives. To make an appointment, please visit capecodhealth.org/give-blood. You can schedule your appointment on their online calendar. Dorothy's Swap Shop reopened on June 14th. Ice Swim asks people to social distance and limit their time at the shop to 15 minutes. The Cape Cod Air Force Station is being renamed Cape Cod Space Force Station. A longtime local favorite, the Trading Post Lounge at Five Corners in Bourne, has been sold. It closed on June 17th after 30 years of operation by Michael and Christine Leitzel. It will reopen as a similar restaurant with the same name under the ownership of David Delancey, current owner of another area favorite, the Lobster Trap. Now for our top stories. Over 150 people attended a rally and protest against the Army National Guard's proposed 8-lane multi-purpose machine gun range to be located at Joint Base Cape Cod. The protest took place at the Forestdale School in Sandwich on Saturday, June 26th. There is a growing awareness and concern about the Guard's proposal to clear-cut 170 acres of dense forest and place the range on a watershed protection area that provides drinking water to Upper Cape towns. Additional concerns have been voiced about increased traffic, noise, and impact on wildlife. Attendees were asked to wear blue and make signs. The blue signifies solidarity with the Cape's fragile water supply. Our drinking water comes from the single aquifer called the Sagamore Lens, which is located underneath the base and is the sole source of drinking water for the Upper Cape, Barnstable, and Yarmouth. Many environmental group representatives attended and spoke at the rally, including 350 Cape Cod, the Association to Preserve Cape Cod Climate Change Collaborative, Cape Cod Women for Change, the Coalition for Social Justice, Faith Communities Environmental Network, Falmouth Climate Action Network, the League of Women Voters Cape Cod area, Lower Cape Indivisible, Mashpee Wampanoag Tribe, Sandwich Democratic Town Committee, the Sierra Club of Cape Cod, Sustainable Practices, and the Youth Climate Action Network.
You know, we've already heard a long list of reasons why this is a bad idea, right? We've heard from other speakers what's at stake. What's at stake is a loss of public trust. What's at stake is a loss of wildlife habitat. What's at stake is a loss of carbon sequestering forest. What's at stake is a contamination of our soil, contamination of our groundwater. And those things, you know, we might not find out about for years, right? How long did it take the last time to find out? So who knows, maybe 10 years from now, we'll be putting new ground injection wells in to suck up the new contaminants if we don't stop this now.
This is a challenging place to build a life for yourself, and a lot of our income, a lot of our money, most of our economy depends on people who are either tourists or second homeowners coming here for the natural beauty. So as somebody in the workforce, I see this machine gun range as a threat to our natural landscape and to our natural beauty, and a threat to our landscape is a threat to the way I make my money every day.
Without significant public comment, without significant environmental review, an $11.5 million project that is going to add noise pollution, that is going to pollute our waters, and is going to continue to risk the threat of climate change, not just for our generation. We're probably all going to be fine, but my kids, maybe not so much. They're going to have to deal with rising waters, with increased pollution, and a decreased watershed that's going to stop being able to provide for the tourist economy that we have on Cape Cod.
She is a member of the Mashpee Wampanoag tribe, and she is a water walker, and her tribal name is Lily of the Waters.
And when I was 9 years old, there was a woman in our neighborhood who had cancer. And I had never heard what cancer was, but we all understood that we were being asked to test our wells. We didn't know what that meant as children. What does that mean? Now we have to have town water coming in and our wells. We can't drink our water. Today, our kids can't swim in our pond. And I ask that you turn to your federal government and ask them to take that investment and invest it into wastewater treatment.
State Representative Dylan Fernandez of Falmouth says the base's claim that the proposed range will have no significant impact on the environment is utterly baseless. Senator Susan Moran of Falmouth filed legislation to stop it, calling for an immediate suspension of the gun range project. If you would like to comment on the proposed machine gun range, email the Environmental Management Commission, EMC, at env-mgmt@mass.gov. This is the one agency that can stop the proposed range. Also on Saturday, the Bourne Historical Society held their annual Strawberry Festival at Uptuxet. There was a record turnout this year, causing them to run out of strawberry shortcakes an hour or so before the end of the festival. There was a steady stream of visitors throughout the day who enjoyed a variety of crafters and vendors and activities for the kids. It was a fun day for the whole family. A remote meeting was held by the Cape Cod Commission's Cape Rail Study Advisory Group. The study was led by the Mass Department of Transportation and it looked at extending year-round passenger rail service from Boston to Cape Cod. There are two alternatives being studied. Alternative 1 provides service to the Buzzards Bay Station with connections in Wareham and Middleborough. Alternative 2 provides service from Boston to Buzzards Bay and cross the canal via the railroad bridge to the rail stop underneath the Bourne Bridge. Selectwoman Judith Froman commented on the reduction of auto emissions as a real positive result of the rail service. Meeting leader Ben Mueller said the purpose is also to strengthen the local economy and enable commuting to jobs in Boston. Selectman Peter Meyer commented that the plan will be crucial when work begins on the replacement of the Bourne bridges. Town Administrator Anthony Schiavi asked if ridership took into consideration recreational ridership in the opposite direction. That is, people who live in Bourne and wish to visit and recreate in Boston for the day, rather than just people who want to visit and recreate on Cape Cod from off-Cape locations. This meeting can be seen in full on BourneTV.com or by visiting CapeCodCommission.org/Our Work Cape Rail Study. About 300 people attended the remote public meeting of Mass Department of Transportation on June 29th regarding replacement of the Bourne and Sagamore bridges. Of greatest concern to Bourne residents and businesses is how the replacement plan will affect daily life and what properties might be taken by eminent domain for the construction of the new bridges. It became evident during the meeting that plans are at a very early stage and answers to these questions aren't available as yet. Project manager for MassDOT, Ryan McNeil, said, "We don't know the specific location of the new bridges. We're still in the data gathering stage." The replacement of the Cape Cod Canal bridges is expected to cost $2.2 billion. Replacing the bridges themselves will cost approximately $1.2 billion, with an additional $1 billion to replace and renovate the state highways connecting the bridges. A memorandum of understanding officially transfers ownership of the replacement Sagamore and Bourne bridges from the Army Corps of Engineers to the Mass DOT. Under the new memorandum, Mass DOT accepted ownership of the new canal bridges and agreed to perform the work required to replace the existing bridges. Craig Martin, project manager with the Army Corps, noted that the Corps will continue to own and maintain the railroad bridge that also spans the canal. For further information on the Cape Cod Canal Transportation Study, visit mass.gov or go to the executive summary found at mass.gov/doc/executive-summary-23. Here's what's happening downtown. Maria Lever of the Canal Region Chamber of Commerce held a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the grand opening of Underground Fitness located at 125 Main Street. It's a boutique group fitness, indoor cycling, and yoga studio. Visit underground.com with 2 Ds for more information or call or text them at 774-247-0070.
Hi everybody, I'm Maria Leva from Cape Cod Canal Region Chamber. We're here today to celebrate a wonderful studio, fitness studio, Underground Fitness. They do all kinds of classes and activities, and I'm going to have Chris say a few words. Did I tell you that, Chris? I'm telling her now. And I'd like to introduce some people, some officials that came here today. We really appreciate it. We've got George Slade on the Board of Selectmen. We've got Peter Meyer. We've got Mary Jane Mastrangelo. And is there anyone else from the town here other than our esteemed selectmen? No, okay. So we've got a full crowd here today. I want to introduce Chris Shanahan and Dave Shanahan. You want to say a few words about your business?
Sure. I'm like totally drawn to this area. We love it here. The people are amazing. Everyone's been so supportive, and we are so excited to be part of Main Street and the beautification process. And I am so grateful for everyone that supported us and helped us, and I truly appreciate everyone being here today.
You're welcome. You know, it's a big deal to open up your business, especially after a pandemic. So you got to give Chris credit for taking the risk to come on to Main Street Buzzards Bay, and she's going to do fantastic. I know it. So it's just a wonderful thing, and we're all very excited for you. So with that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to cut the ribbon. 1, 2, 3.
Pedigo Electric Bikes Cape Cod is a new bicycle shop which moved into the old TD Bank building at 121 Main Street. Construction on the Tides at Bourne, also known as the Calamar Apartments project, stalled during the pandemic. Recently, only a couple of workers can be seen at the job site. This multi-year construction site is labeled an eyesore and nuisance as sand and debris blows into neighboring yards. The perennial construction site is a very visible neighbor to Keystone Place, the Hampton Inn, and Bourne's own town hall. Although the 4th of July parade in Bourne was canceled due to COVID concerns, Main Street is looking good and bustling with activity. Flowers are blooming in the planters thanks to the Uptuxet Garden Club, and Bourne's DPW has been busy trimming grasses and weeds around the sidewalks on Main Street. The upcycled furniture and gift shop Seekers has moved from Buzzards Bay Main Street across from the Buzzards Bay Park to a new location at 3065 Cranberry Highway, the old Bob's Discount Furniture Store. It's not known what's going into the now empty building on Main Street. Here's an update on COVID-19 and the race to vaccinate and reopen. Get vaccinated and you could get rich. On June 15th, the state hit a milestone of over 4 million people fully vaccinated. But to encourage more people to get vaccinated, Governor Baker announced Vax Millions, a lottery for Massachusetts residents that are 12 and older and that are fully vaccinated. Registration begins July 1st. $1 million prizes to 5 adults 18 and older and $300,000 college scholarships to 5 adolescents between 12 and 17. Eligible residents will be able to enter the drawing at any time starting July 1 and continuing until August 20th. Eligible residents may only enter the drawing one time during this period. The drawing period will run beginning the week of Monday, July 26th and continuing through the week ending Friday, August 27th, with drawings occurring for each prize once a week. Entries submitted before the entry deadline for early drawings will qualify for all later drawings. For example, an entry submitted prior to the drawing 1 entry deadline will be entered for all 5 drawings. An entry completed after the drawing 1 entry deadline, but before the drawing entry 2 deadline will be entered for drawings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Massachusetts has become one of 29 states allowing residents with smartphones to use Bluetooth technology to learn whether they might have been exposed to someone who has tested positive for COVID-19. With the state of emergency in Massachusetts expiring and all remaining public safety restrictions lifted, Governor Charlie Baker announced the launch of Mass Notify, a smartphone service developed with Apple and Google that alert users when they come in close proximity to someone diagnosed with COVID-19. The Massachusetts state of emergency ended on June 15th. Masks will be required for vaccinated and unvaccinated people in both private and public transportation and the hubs of those transportations. Also in all healthcare facilities from hospitals to doctors' offices, congregate nursing settings, nursing homes, and in the K through 12 public schools. More than 4.2 million of Massachusetts' 7.3 million residents are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19, according to the Department of Public Health. So far, about 9.62 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been shipped to Massachusetts, of which about 8.64 million, or 89.8%, have been administered. Virtually the only people critically ill and dying of COVID-19 now are those that are unvaccinated. The CDC is concerned that states with low vaccination rates may have a surge in cases due to the Delta strain of the virus, which originated in India. Vaccination appointments are easy to get and conveniently located. There are 100 appointments available, both day and nighttime, at a place near you, such as the CVS at Buzzards Bay Rotary at Head of the Bay Road. There are many available appointments there for both vaccinations and COVID-19 testing. Here's an update on services. The Bourne DPW asked people to position their trash and recycling barrels 3 feet apart with the handles facing away from the street. Bourne Recycling Committee asked people not to put clothing and textiles in their garbage. Instead, take it to one of the convenient drop boxes located in the parking lots of the Bourne Public Schools. The contents will be emptied and weighed weekly, and payment is given to the Bourne's Parent Teachers Association by Bay State Textiles. There are also Salvation Army, Planet Aid, and Red Cross drop boxes scattered around town. All items placed in the boxes should be clean, dry, and in a bag. The Council on Aging once again offers in-person exercise programs. On Mondays, it's yoga with Linda Sheldon at 9 a.m. Tuesdays, it's senior fitness with Barbara Barsham, also at 9 a.m. And yoga with weights with Linda Sheldon at noon. On Thursdays, it's Zumba Gold with Michelle Timmis at 9 a.m. beginning on July 15th. Senior Fitness with Barbara Barsham is at 9 a.m. on Thursdays, and Yoga and Weights is with Linda Sheldon at noon on Thursdays. On Friday, it's Yoga and Weights with Linda Sheldon at 9 a.m. Here's what's happening at the library. The library is now open to the public and they'd love to see you in person. On Wednesdays in July, the library offers various children's programs at 10 a.m. and then again at 2 p.m. For more info and registration, visit bournelibrary.org. On Thursdays in July at 6:30 p.m., the library holds Family Fun on the Lawn. Each Thursday, the library will offer family entertainment in the children's garden. On Fridays in July from 10 a.m. to noon, meet up at the Museums at Uptuxet for a story walk and craft. Need more information? Contact Terry Johnson at 508-759-0600 extension 6106 or give her an email at tjohnson@bournelibrary.org. The Bourne Food Pantry accepts food donations and monetary donations. You can send monetary donations to Friends Food Pantry, P.O. Box 144, Buzzards Bay, Mass. 02532. The pantry is located at 20 Commerce Park Road in Pocasset. It's open Tuesdays 9 a.m. to noon. For more info, call the pantry at 508-759-3351 or find them on Facebook. If you're in need of Meals on Wheels or if you can volunteer to deliver meals, please call Elder Services of Cape Cod at 508-394-4630. Photographer Nelson Brace passed away on July 1st. Nelson took beautiful and amazing and moving photographs of our area. He truly showed us the beauty that surrounds us. Here are some beautiful photographs by Nelson showing the beauty that surrounds us. Here's a look at the calendar. The entertainment lineup for the Concerts by the Canal has been announced. Unfortunately, the first night of a planned concert by the Corvairs on July 1st was rained out. Here's a list of the upcoming performers to play each Thursday evening, 6:30 to 8:30 at the Gazebo in Buzzards Bay Park next to the railroad bridge. July 8th, Gunpowder and Lead, a classic rock and roll band. July 15th, it's more rock and roll with the Jody Moore Band. July 22nd, the Midnight Society playing dance and rock and roll and alternative music. August 5th, Ashley Jordan Duo playing country music. August 12th, it's the Michelle Rockwell Band featuring popular and jazz. August 19th, it's the Barefoot Rebel Band, a Lynyrd Skynyrd tribute band. And October 26th, it's SLJO playing rock and roll. Sandwich hosts its Adirondack Chair Trail. 26 Adirondack chairs decorated by artists are located at sponsoring businesses and organizations throughout the town. A map of the chair trail is available at the Sandwich Arts Alliance Center and Gallery and from the Sandwich Chamber of Commerce. The Barnstable County Fair has announced that it will be back this summer. Be sure to save the dates, July 19th through the 25th. At the main stage on Monday, July 19th, will feature The Voice runner-up Emily Roberts. Tuesday will be Teen Demo. Wednesday will be the Demolition Derby. Thursday will feature Billy Bob Thornton and the Boxmasters. Friday, the Guess Who, and headliner Saturday is Earth to Mars, a Bruno Mars cover band. On Saturday, July 10th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., head over to Summerfest at St. Margaret's Church, 143 Main Street, Buzzards Bay. They will have vendors, crafters, food trucks, a bake sale, the Quahog Republic Chowder, face painting, and more. Tuesday, July 27th, the Bourne Council on Aging offers mobile dental hygiene service. Call 508-827-6725 for an appointment. The Woods Hole Film Festival celebrates its 30th year. It runs from July 30th through August 7th. This year, the festival hosts 52 feature-length films and 98 short films from 22 countries. July 31st to August 1st, it's the Sandwich Summer Craft Festival at the Henry T. Wing School on Route 130. Over 75 jury craftsmen and craftswomen from all over New England will display and sell their American-made arts and craft. Plus specialty foods including cannoli, baked goods, jams and jellies, plus hot dogs, burgers, and more. Festival hours are Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Sandwich Summer Arts and Craft Festival is free to attend and held rain or shine. The event is handicap accessible and friendly pets are welcome on a leash. Thinking about going to a nearby farmer's market? In June, I scoped out the Sandwich Farmers Market. It runs every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Or check out the Falmouth Farmers Market at Marine Park at Falmouth Harbor every Thursday from noon to 5. Or visit Plymouth Farmers Market, also on Thursdays from 2:30 to 6 p.m. It also features story time for kids and live music. Located at Plymouth Patuxent Museum's 137 Warren Avenue in Plymouth. Cape Cod Canal Day in Buzzards Bay Park will be held on September 18th from 11:30 to 6 p.m. To reserve your table for crafts or food, contact the Canal Region Chamber of Commerce. Well, thanks so much for watching this episode of the Bourne Review, and I'll see you next time.